Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you With Grace by Samantha Wayland, published by Lock-A Press. I believe this is like the third edition of the book, second or third. I can't remember and I didn't write it down, so I apologize. This is a MMF story, and if anybody follows me and you know, I am a sucker for menage. Like any type of menage, love it, can't get enough. And I was in the mood for MMF, and I think I sent out like an SOS, like, give me an MMF book, somebody. And a bunch of people recommended this to me, so I was like, thank you. And thank you. This story does not have like a great amount of depth to it. I thought the storyline was rather like cheesy, and the author kind of tried a little too hard to bring it like some seriousness. However, I was not looking for like all out greatness when I wanted this book. I wanted really what was delivered to me, which was MMF. Done, simple, there we go. We have a couple, Phillip and Grace. They are an interracial couple. They've been together forever. Phillip is a lawyer and Grace is a hostess at the restaurant Valentine's. They are lovey-dovey, but there's something missing, and they both know what it is, but they haven't really talked about it. Mark is the owner of Valentine's, and he is one of like the best people ever. He goes around and schmoozes everybody that comes into the restaurant, lets you know that you are important to him. He wants his baby to grow and flourish, and he wants everybody to know that they are appreciated. He also has no problem flirting. A little flirt here, a little flirt there. He mega flirts with not only Grace, but Phillip, and neither one minds. They flirt back. Now Grace happens to stumble upon something and doesn't think twice about it. It's just whatever. This becomes the catalyst of the story. All of a sudden the restaurant is broken into. It is not a safe place, and Mark is beside himself. This is his baby. They were at the restaurant all night looking to see if what things were stolen, what had happened, why did this happen. So Phillip and Grace bring Mark to their apartment. Well, at first, Mark's like, okay, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. And Grace is like, no, you're not. You're going to sleep in this giant bed with us. And it turns out to be just the thing that they needed. Now, Phillip is a virgin, if you will. He's never been with another man, but he knows when he decides he wants to be, it's going to be with Mark. There are lots of sexy scenes in here. I'm not even gonna lie, I got to a point towards the end where I was like, okay, flip. There were so many. My need got sated very quickly. I was like, yes, this is what I came here for. So now we have Mark, Phillip, and Grace kind of in this newbie relationship, but it's very stressful because the restaurant gets broken into again. Mark's apartment gets broken into. Now we have lives that are in danger. We see a car that's constantly like sitting outside the restaurant. What's going on? And then demands are being made. So they're constantly trying to build this relationship around all this stress. And what's a better way to cure stress than sex? See, it plays well, doesn't it? And what ends up being is that it's the mob. Somebody has pissed off the mob. And that's like the one thing you don't want to piss off. But I found kind of like some comic relief in who actually pissed off the mob and what is actually going on. I am giving With Grace by Samantha Wayland 3.5 stars. But like I said, the storyline was cheesy, but it was fun. I enjoyed it for what it was. I had a really good time. The sex scenes were great. I don't think we got an in-depth look really at the characters too much, nor really at the relationship a lot. We got to see them grow somewhat, and we got to see Phillip really invest himself, which I think he was like the biggest character that grew throughout this whole story. But we didn't get to really follow any of their like backgrounds, where they came from, who they were, and that really kind of bothered me. However, I am going to try to find the next book in this series and read it as well, because we got to see another newbie couple kind of come to the forefront here, and I was like, yes. And I want to see who they meet, what their story is, how they're going to go forward, and do we get more on this wonderful Phillip, Grace, and Mark romance. So if you're into MMF, menage, all this wonderful good cheesy wonderfulness and the mob coming in, and just like I said, the comic relief towards the end of what actually happened, I thought was hilarious. I don't know if it was supposed to be, but I found it so. So as I said, I am giving With Grace 3.5 stars. I am going to leave the link down below so you can click it and be on your way to reading some sexy times. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm recovering from surgery number 2 this year, and I honestly don't know when new content will come out, and that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you like me and think this chick's rather awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty, so go, click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you may request via website. With Grace by Samantha Wayland, published by Lock Press. I am giving 3.5 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you Iron Intricacies. This is book number 1 in the Iron Fist series. This is by Jana King. This is in correlation with Wicked Education by Tanya Sands. Totally complete different series, characters intermingle and correlate. Our heroine in this story is Mara Thomas. She is a tattoo artist. She's kind of at an impasse though at her job. Like, she